I got up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, and when I got to the bathroom I slipped and fell over. My leg just collapsed underneath me, and I were on the floor and I couldn't get up. And I called and I yelled, and luckily one of the staff heard me, and she came and she got me up. She called an ambulance, and the ambulance came very quickly, and they took me to the hospital, and they did x-rays and all sorts of things they did, and then they said I was all right, I hadn't broken anything, and I was ready to go back home, but there were no ambulances available, and I were only in a little thin nightie, and they did give me a dressing gown, but it didn't do up properly. The buckle kept coming undone, and anyway, eventually we waited a long while, and there were the 2 ambulance girls who came. They were lovely. One was called Samantha, and she was a love. She was really such a nice girl. She found a rug to put round my legs, and when I got on to the ambulance, there were 2 men inside. I don't know why, I wasn't expecting there to be anybody else there, but they were very nice, elderly gentlemen. They were quite sort of chatty, but I didn't feel as if I wanted to chat, you know. I usually do. But anyway, when we got to my house, where I live here in the home, they had to lift me up to get me into the wheelchair, to push me in. And then, as they lifted me up to get me into the chair, so the blanket that Samantha had put over my knees, it fell down. And this nightie I had, it was all wide open. Everybody could see everything. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, I did feel awful. My mother brought us up very strict, you know. She was very prim and proper, my mother, and we were never to let anybody see ourselves undressed. And, I don't think I'll ever get over it, really, the sight of those men there. Not that they were nasty or anything like that, but, I did feel so ashamed.
Doris's story highlights how issues of dignity and respect are extremely important to patients. It is everybody's job to ensure a patient is properly dressed for a journey. We are currently working with hospitals to ensure that instances like this are few and far between. But could we do more?